Good evening, I'm Charles Payne, and breaking news, House Republicans unanimously vote Paul Ryan in as Speaker of the House for the next 2 years. This amid signs of turbulence in the Trump transition process. People who haven't even been appointed yet are getting shot down. Senator Rand Paul, in fact, declaring today that if Donald Trump appoints former Ambassador John Bolton, one of the architects of the Iraq War, as Secretary of State, he'll do everything in his power to stop him. Paul wrote, quote, Bolton is a longtime member of the failed Washington elite that Trump vowed to oppose. Hell-bent on repeating virtually every foreign policy mistake the U.S. has made in the last 15 years. Vice President-elect Pence, who's leading the transition effort, was at Trump Tower today. He's got 65 days to get this cabinet together for the president-elect. Joining me now to discuss, Republican Congressman Brian Babin of Texas. Well, I guess the celebration is over, and now it's time to get down to brass tacks, and maybe this thing won't be as easy as seen. Of course, Paul Ryan is in, but what do you make of some of the outbursts against Rudy Giuliani and Bolton as Secretary of State?
I disagree with Senator Paul. I think these gentlemen would be fine. I think they've been on the Trump team since early days. They know that this country's been going in the wrong direction for 8 solid years. Our foreign policy is in shambles, and I think that Ambassador Bolton would be a fine member of that cabinet. Mayor Giuliani is there's no better person, I think, in terms of someone who has been advising and speaking on behalf of President-elect Trump than he is, and I think that I would be certainly be in favor of both of those gentlemen.
Now, of course, you also had John McCain who weighed in as well. I think one of the areas, one of the issues, of course, is that overwhelmingly, I think the public feels like perhaps Bolton is great, the perfect fit for the job, but some wonder about Donald Trump running on sort of a non-war, non-engagement platform, because Bolton is pretty tough, particularly when it comes to Russia.
Well, you know, let's just say this. I think that President-elect Trump, while he laments the fact that we went into Iraq to begin with, I believe he's no one that wants a weak foreign policy or wants to see the United States trampled upon by some bully boys and tyrannies around the world. I think that he will stand firm for not only trade but in our foreign policy. I don't think he's taken a military option off the table if that situation arises. I think he's going to have a lot stronger foreign policy than what we've seen yet. And again, you know, this was a mandate election. This was a revolution at the ballot box, Charles, and Americans spoke. And I believe that the agenda of Donald Trump is one that needs to be pushed through Congress and into law, and we're going to work as hard as we can. It was proven today. The House pulled together. There was no opposition to Paul Ryan, and I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic about the agenda that we've been hearing.
America spoke, there's no doubt about that, and you referenced several times about Donald Trump's inner circle, and of course we all know how he is with respect to loyalty. But a lot of America, the core that really went to bat for Donald Trump, think that draining the swamp, or at least some of what I'm hearing from different ways, are saying, hey, you know, bring in Paul Ryan back, Reince Priebus, maybe let's draw the line here and keep these insiders from here on out.
Well, you know, I think you're going to see a united front in the Republican Party. Which is something that we haven't seen. You know, in my first 2 years in Congress, but I think that we will see this. I think draining the swamp is an imperative that must be accomplished, or we're going to lose the American people. I think it's a mandate. Again, I'm going to work extremely hard. I've been supporting Mr. Trump for many, many months now, and I was elated to see the outcome of this election. And I couldn't be happier. So I'm very optimistic and ready to go to work.
I tell you what, everyone's pretty optimistic right now. The country is on a high, and we appreciate your time and your patriotism as well. Thank you very much, sir.